Hi, Gil here from NVIC Exhibits, demonstrating install and dismantle of the NVIC P-Weld system. First step is unlocking the tensioners. Okay, so there are tensioners at the bottom and there are tensioners at the top. In order to start the dismantle process, we are pressing the button. There's a black button, and we press that button and let the graphics come back once and twice until you hear the click. Click. That's it. Back to the tripod. Okay, once this is done, we remove the graphics. Simply pushing them out of the graphic panel. That's it. Alright, next step is disconnecting the top upright from the bottom upright, on the left and on the right. Simply unscrew one on the right and on the left. As you do that, you hold with your hand the upright, not from the bottom, but from the middle for greater stability. Once again, unscrew. It comes out, and then all you do with both hands, holding from the middle, lifting it up slightly, and simply putting it on the ground. You can now remove the graphics from the top graphic rail. And the graphics are now removed. Okay. Good practice is to fold the graphics straight away inward, so the graphics are not on the ground getting dirty. So if you can do that straight away, that will keep your graphics nice and clean for a very long time. The graphics can also be dry cleaned and pressed without any problems. So I'm just folding the graphics nicely and keeping them for later. And that's that for the graphics. Okay, so moving on with the dismantle, we now take the top section, which we removed before. We click on the button here and close the tensioners. Here we click. Once again here, press the button and push down. Click. That's it. Now removing the crossbar on the graphic rail from the top upright is very easy. All you do is give it a nudge. One and two. Two uprights are now dismantled. Put aside. The top section is also done. Put aside. Okay, same thing from the top, same thing at the bottom. Give it a nudge, and it's out. Give it a nudge, and it's out. There's no need to be too gentle, it's fine. And that's done. And now unscrewing the bottom upright from the fit. Same thing, you unscrew the bottom, it opens once and twice. That is the whole dismantle of the stand. Alright, install the stand from the beginning. Taking the two fit, placing them on the ground. Very important to note, when I'm putting them on the ground, the weight shows. Not this way, not that way, that way. This way you get the best stability as you install the stand. Then what you do, you take a bottom upright. There's a bottom upright and there's a top upright. You know the bottom is bottom because it's open here at the top. And the top upright is closed on the top. So you're taking the bottom upright and you screw it into the fit. There's only one way to go. There's a groove. There's a groove at the bottom of the bottom upright, and to go into the fit. There's only one way to go. If you go like this, it won't go. It will simply drop. Okay. It will simply drop. And you just screw it and tighten it. That's one. And doing the second bottom upright in this very same way. Okay, so that's done. Now we are going to install the bottom upright, the bottom graphic rails and crossbars. Both top and bottom are the same, so you can pick any. It does not make any difference. For this we need a close-up. So the way to install it is to line up the end bit to the multi-link and basically push up. Once, you can move the graphic rail smooth and slide it to the left, to the right to make it easier for you. And that's the top. And that's the right and the left. Make sure the tensioners are untensioned at the bottom. So there shouldn't be that. That's wrong. They should be locked for the moment. Okay, next step, installing the top section. Important thing to notice is matching the studs. So you want this line at the bottom upright to line up with the line at the top upright. This way will be they'll line up, the installation will be easy. So you do that here, and also have to do it on the other side. So that's an important thing to mention. Okay, so now installing the top section. We'll take one top upright and second top upright, making sure the lines are in the same way the bottom uprights are. Okay. And installing the graphics. Top section. That's one. And that's two. Alright. Next step, installing the graphics. Taking the graphics we previously folded, finding the top, and simply sliding the rubber junk into the groove, as such, all the way through. Okay. That's it. One thing to notice is that the graphic rails can move left and right. Just make sure they're centered at the top and also at the bottom. Alright, before installing the graphics, we are going to release tensioners by pressing that button here. We press the button, and it pops up and locks. And now it locks when it clicks. Press the button, goes up, and it locks. Alright, we can now hold the top section from the middle, not from the bottom, from the middle, for greater stability. Hold it up. And connect the left and the right. Hold with one hand and screw on the other. There you go. That is done. what we have to do now is connect the graphics at the bottom. So we just make sure quickly that the graphic rail is not completely skewed on the left or the right, but nicely centered. And just like the top, we'll slide in the graphics into the graphic rails and just run it through. One hand, run it through. There you go. You go to the back, and once again, you release the tensioners by pressing the button. 1 and 2. You can also push it down if you like and lock it. Once you lock it, the graphic rails don't come back again, and it stretches the fabric in a way that there are no creases. And that's it. Installation complete.